This morning in the Roadshow Kitchen, our friends at Go Providence have brought us Chef Ben Lloyd. He is from Mercer's Delicatessen. Good morning, sir.
How are you?
I'm
It's
great.
Good to see you.
Nice to have you here. Look at us. We're the bespectacled duo, ready to fight crime and prepare a lovely dish right here this morning. And today, it's creamy coleslaw. What do we need to know?
It's hot out. I don't want to cook. We're not cooking today.
Right.
So we do a creamy coleslaw at Mercer's Deli. It's got a couple of different things in it. We're using tahini. We're using aji mirin. We're using wasabi powder. And we're putting a little bit of a spin on a classic staple.
Absolutely, and as you just alluded to, it's just oppressively hot. It's muggy, it's nasty, it's disgusting. We need something to cool us down,
There
right?
you go. This is it.
And what better than this? And for you guys, let's talk Mercer's Delicatessen. What's going on, where you're located, what we need to know.
We are at 485 Angel Street on Providence's east side. We're right around the corner from our sister restaurant, the Salted Slate.
Two great places, folks.
Yeah, so we do lunch service and an early dinner service or late afternoon. We open at 11. We close at 7. We have meat, dry aged stuff that we'll age at the Slate that we'll sell in a case for people to take home and grill at their houses. We sell our meatballs there, and yeah, so we're trying to create a whole package.
Fantastic. And this right here, the creamy coleslaw, something simple. Even a guy like me can follow along.
Absolutely. We have cabbage, carrots, salt, wasabi powder. We want to get those into a bowl and kind of work them before we add all the other ingredients. So we'll do that now, and then when we come back, we'll mix everything up.
And as I told you before we went on, none of this happens without the aid of the plastic spatula.
There you go, rubber.
Thank you very much, Rubber.
You almost had it.
Great rehearsal right here. This is Chef Ben Lloyd. He's from Mercer's Delicatessen. He's going to make the creamy coleslaw all morning long. You don't want to miss it. Back to you. For now, let's send it to a man who has probably no idea what fluff and fold even means, Will Gilbert.
I haven't had no idea. What I do know is when I walked in the kitchen, Ben handed me this blue glove.
You got a glove.
We got a glove. Not sure what's going to happen, but we've got one.
Okay, so what we did from the last segment is the cabbage and the carrots get mixed with the wasabi and the salt. If you remember back to 8th grade chemistry and biology, osmosis.
I was probably out that day.
So what we want to do is we want to be rough, and we kind of you see the liquid coming out of there. So give that a stir.
Okay.
You're going to notice that mustardy wasabi
I like that.
scents coming up out of there. So what we're doing, we're building a little heat. We're getting ourselves a little liquid, and we're changing the texture of the cabbage. If we were to add all of this at once, you would kind of have hard cabbage, hard carrots in gloop.
Oh, okay.
Right, so what we're doing is we're creating more of a harmonious little mix here.
And you can smell it like that wasabi smell. Ooh, that's so good.
Yeah.
That is so good.
So that's
really good. So we're going to do this now. Will this sit for a while?
This will sit. What I like to do is have this sit for about 20 minutes or 30 minutes at the restaurant, and then we'll add everything else to it and finish it off. So,
okay.
So we'll do that when we come back.
Now, I know there's been a lot of discussion all morning long about this pastrami sandwich.
So let's talk pastrami.
This in front of us, because that looks delicious.
Yeah.
Neil Steinberg, who was here before, I think he was ready to wrestle someone.
Yeah, actually he did mention fighting people.
He was going to fight people over that, and it looks so good. Tell us about the delicatessen, because something about going into a delicatessen with this coleslaw and these great pickles and all this good food.
Yep. So there's so what we do at the Salted Slate. One of the things that we do there is we buy locally raised animals. We do. I can throw that away for you. You're done.
Dig love,
doctor.
Thank you, doctor.
You know, we cure. We have a very big charcuterie program at the Salted Slate where we're taking whole animals from local farmers.
Right.
We're doing the curing ourselves. We're making our prosciuttos. We're making copas, things like that. So we thought, let's introduce that to a deli situation. So we have basically a 7-day brine.
And that's what this
meat goes into. Then we'll smoke it, we'll cook it, and then we send it over to the deli to be sliced and served.
So we'll talk more about the whole process that goes on. We will make this coleslaw, and then we're going to fight over that pastrami sandwich. Back to you. We're back in the Roadshow Kitchen thanks to GoProvidence.com. Chef Ben Lloyd's here. Mercer's Delicatessen is the place. Creamy coleslaw is on the menu today, but they got so much more at that delicatessen.
Yeah.
Bring us up to
so
speed.
let's finish this up. So what you did, you broke up some of the cell wall structures in here. We've got some really good wasabi coming out of here. This is, if you were to taste this now, it's pretty hot. It's pretty salty, but we're going to add a ton of stuff that's going to bring everything together.
Great.
The first thing we're going to do is tahini. So it's ground, it's toasted sesames.
Yeah.
Sesame
that goes
seeds.
into hummus, right?
It does go into hummus. This is a favorite in Middle Eastern cooking. The Japanese also use a version. They just simply toast their sesame seeds longer.
Okay.
So that's why it works with this whole, the wasabi. We have aji mirin, which is a sweetened rice cooking wine.
Okay.
And that's going to give us a little bit of sugar in here.
Okay.
Apple cider vinegar.
Yeah.
A little less acidity to this than other vinegars. And then we have regular mayonnaise. We do have the recipe. People are going to notice that we tend to measure things in restaurants by grams, but
Okay.
you can easily convert that into ounces and thirds of a cup or quarters of a cup. Everything is basically doable online now.
Yes, and thank goodness. 'Cause
Thank God.
I
We'll
wouldn't
do-
be
I'll do
able
it.
to. I want you to
I know, yeah. That whole metric system when I was in school, I was just like, yeah, it ain't happening.
Yeah, right, exactly.
Well,
So
look how that
basically,
comes
so we're
together.
so we bring it all together, and rather than Will, like we had been talking about before, rather than having very stiff and sort of ornery cabbage and carrots in here, we've made it so that everything just kind of comes together
Yeah.
and is ready to go. It doesn't have to sit. Sometimes you have to sit coleslaws in the fridge for a day for them to break down, but we did that work already.
Okay.
It looks great, and it looks like a good addition to any sort of sandwich. Sometimes, anytime you're building a sandwich, you want either maybe even just that tiny layer of mayonnaise or just some sort of wet ingredient.
Yeah.
You need something to break it up.
Exactly. So this is a favorite on top of the corned beef or the pastrami sandwiches that we serve at the deli.
Which you have right there.
There we go.
Which
So,
Will
yeah.
has been salivating over
Tell you, there's going
all
to be
morning
a lot
long.
of fighting over this. So I'm going to have a little. I want to have a little of this. And tell us what else that you have at the delicatessen.
So at the deli, so we'll do another type of slaw, and that's more of a pickled slaw, where that doesn't see any mayonnaise.
Yeah.
It just sees a little bit of vinegar, a little bit of salt. We make 3 different types of pickles there. We do a half sour, which has no vinegar. It's just very
I'm
garlicky.
gonna
And
try the pickle. I love
I
pickles.
can't remember if that's a half sour or if
But look
that's
at
a
the
deli.
size of it. It's half a cucumber.
Yeah. So we've got when we first opened, we were
awesome.
running out of pickles so quickly that we were cutting them in half. So we got beat up a lot on that
Right.
about the size of the pickle. So we went back to the half. So it was literally we were probably
it.
halfway through our second day open, and we're out of pickles. So I'm like, cut them. You gotta cut them in half.
Oh no!
So we do a pickled green tomato as well. That's sort of a classic thing you'll find. We do that in a dill brine. So we have a dill cucumber, a half sour cucumber, and then a dill green tomato.
That
This is
coleslaw
delicious.
That coleslaw is delicious.
Awesome.
It
Is
is
nothing
so
like
good.
a good sandwich on a hot
Oh my
summer
God, it's
day.
so good.
No cooking
Yes.
this week.
Yeah.
No cooking. Just whip up a little coleslaw, make your favorite sandwich, and pair them together.
Yeah. Ooh.
If you want this recipe, you know where
That's
to go.
good.
Roadshow.com.